Megan from Vigilante Vibes, and today I want to talk about a character that we saw in the teaser trailer for Daredevil Born Again, White Tiger. I loved that teaser trailer up and down, and I love that we got such a good look at all the, I guess, some of the characters that are going to be in it. I previously made a video talking about Muse, I don't know if he's the big bad, but like he's bad in the movie, in the series. So today I want to talk about White Tiger. We saw a little bit of him, but we got a good look at his face. It's the guy that, what was it at? It's at 1 minute 35 seconds in the trailer that we see a man in a white costume and a full face mask, clearly preparing for a hard night. I'm assuming night because, vigilante stuff. So who is White Tiger? Have we seen him in any movies or shows before? I'll get into all of it. So, we know he's White Tiger because his ornamental tiger pendant makes it pretty obvious that's who we're dealing with. And he's played by the late Camar de los Reyes. R.I.P. White Tiger, aka Hector, made his comic debut in Deadly Hands of Kung Fu number 19 in 1975 and is notable for being Marvel's first Latino superhero. While it remains to be seen how Daredevil Born Again approaches the character, his publication history gives him the potential for being one of the more interesting presences in the MCU, which, I have a theory, but I'll get to that theory a little later. It's rough because the actor passed away after he had finished all his scenes, so it's like, what do you do? Do you continue the character? But I do have a theory. Stop it, Megan. You have a theory. In the comics, Hector is a college student who discovers a 3-part amulet that grants him the power of an ancient being, the Tiger God. He becomes a superhero and actually becomes good friends with Peter Parker and fights alongside Spider-Man. During a fight with Spider-Man's foe, Lightmaster, Hector's identity as the White Tiger was made public on a live broadcast, costing him his anonymity. Which, I guess Tom Holland's Spider-Man can say same. A recurring theme in his career is that multiple vigilantes, loved ones, and authorities keep thinking he's a murderer. So they keep having to clear his name while fighting both crime and crime fighters. Like, that is his thing. He just gets accused of murder. It's weird. One of the wrongful accusations against Hector sends him on a collision course with Daredevil and ends extremely badly. And this particular arc seems to be the one that Daredevil Born Again will most likely adapt. I'm hoping they do. Not will most likely. I shouldn't say that. I'm hoping that's what they do. If the MCU opts to take things in that direction, you can expect the storyline to be one of the most emotionally devastating on the show. Power-wise, White Tiger, at least in the comics, isn't anything to scoff at. The amulet greatly enhances all of his senses and physical attributes and provides him with a reasonably effective healing factor, which I keep wanting to say my theory, but I'm not there yet. He's also very decent at hand-to-hand combat, which makes him a serious threat thanks to his powers. Some versions of the character also depict the White Tiger moniker as a superhero persona that's adopted by various generations of Hector's family. Now we're at my theory. So my theory is that Matt Murdock will indeed be his legal representation, but I think White Tiger will be an absolute problem for Daredevil because both are vigilantes, but both may do things very, very differently. I think Hector will die in this season, and because I feel like that's only right. I'm sorry, but don't continue on without the actor. Don't recast. Because if you watch the Ultimate Spider-Man, the animated series, you'll know that we saw White Tiger in that, and it wasn't Hector, it was Ava, his daughter. So what I think is that we will get an end credit scene showing Jenna Ortega taking on the White Tiger mantle as Ava. We all remember all those wild rumors going around that Jenna Ortega will be the White Tiger. but those were quickly put to rest when we saw leaked photos of Daredevil Born Again set when it was a man in the suit. That's what I think they're going to do. I think it makes the most sense. I do like Jenna Ortega. I know she's like a horror movie queen, but I'm not a horror movie fan, so I really haven't watched any of those. I have seen her in a few other things like Miller's Girl or The Fallout, and she does have range, and I think she would do pretty well. I mean, White Tiger is it's not a huge character, but like that's something I like that they're doing with Daredevil Born Again is they're taking not huge characters, but ones that can have a huge impact. Like Marvel's first Latino superhero, that's amazing. That's awesome. And then you have Muse. He comes with his own set of problems for Matt Murdock and anyone that gets in his way. I like that they're doing it. It feels like they're answering my prayers because I have been asking for them to use more underrated actors and characters for moving forward. Granted, Jenna Ortega is not an underrated actor, but I think at the time when they were doing casting, she was an underrated actor. But between Wednesday and all the other things she's done, she's up there now. So I would like to see that continue. I am all about the vigilantes, so give me all of them. And White Tiger, like I said, he's nothing to scoff at. Pretty cool character. Pretty devastating character, really. So if you haven't checked him out, definitely do that. All of the comics involving him is on Marvel Unlimited, so you can check those out at any point. Just type in the character's name, and you're good. So thanks for watching this, I guess, other character description. Make sure you check out my other stuff. Wherever you're listening or watching this, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything else I drop because I drop super random stuff all the time. I think it's fun, but whatever. So, with that being said, have a marvelous day.